Hello, multidimensional badass. Congratulations. You've made it to day 21 of the 21-day Awaken the Multidimensional Badass Within Challenge. Brilliant. So today is all about just bringing to completion this entire journey that we've been on over the last 3 weeks. We've spent the last 3 weeks digging into and going deep on just all of your full potential and bringing around to your awareness everything that is waiting for you when you move beyond the tip of the iceberg, right? So if we start to look at ourselves here in the physical as the tip of the iceberg, understanding that there's so much more of the iceberg beneath the water's surface, right? That's what it means for us to really expand into our multidimensionality. And remembering more than anything, as we bring this challenge to a close, one of the biggest things to remember is that this is a journey, right? This isn't an overnight process that we just get to snap our fingers and have the results. It's a journey. As we work to energetically expand into our fullness and we work to activate our divinity codes and dissolve the slave codes that we've been bringing attention to over the course of this journey, it's all a process, right? I think sometimes we get fed this false idea that just because something is an energetic process before it is anything else, that means it's going to happen instantaneously. And something that I've come to understand from all of my study of the law of attraction and what Abraham Hicks teaches, Esther Hicks, is that just because we've aligned with something energetically, or we can feel the alignment of it energetically, doesn't mean that it's not going to take time to manifest here in the physical, right? And that's where we end up getting all tripped up or screwing ourselves up because we align with it energetically, but then we get really impatient. And the more we get impatient, the more we shine the light of our attention on the fact that we don't have whatever the result is yet. So today, in completion and in closure, it's really about coming to the awareness that whatever your full intention was that you set at the beginning of this journey, maybe it's beginning to manifest, maybe you can feel it, maybe it's not here yet. But today is really about trusting the process and surrendering to the truth that this is a process. And so first of all, you're going to have some journal prompts, and really it's going to be about reflecting how you've changed over these 3 weeks to really kind of look at the growth you have undergone, and then to also look at where you've really expanded, right? And then what can you do as a daily practice? So in the closing task of this challenge is really about you establishing a daily practice and having it be something that you're going to commit to, having a practice where you connect to your heart, you connect to your soul, and you connect to your divinity on the daily. So whatever it is for you, it can be meditation, it can be journaling, it can be oracle cards, it can be exercise, it can be gardening, it could be cooking, dancing, it could be a mix of things, it could be a little bit different every day. But what I want to hear from you is what your practice is going to be, what time of day you're going to do it. I really want, I'm one of the things that has been the game changer for me in all of this is committing to a daily practice, honoring the temple of myself, communing with my higher self on the daily. Doesn't always have to be a whole big, huge, extravagant, look at me, I'm being so spiritual. I have this 3-hour-long meditation process every morning that I get up at 5 a.m. and I abide by. It doesn't have to be about that, right? It can be as simple as you having a walk around your yard, talking to nature, communing with your higher self, and allowing the voice of your heart to come through. It can be the process of emotional alchemy as you lean into a trigger, right? And you then transmute something that's been following you around through your whole life. That can be part of your process. That's the thing, right? There is no one that gets to define this but you. This is yours. And this is where you get to reach inside and create something that fully reflects the individuality of you and your beautiful divinity. And I want you guys to bring those to the closing ceremony because I want to hear all about them. I want to share. I want to connect. I want to hear all about your ahas. Share in the group. Share on your stories. We'll be choosing our winner of the giveaway and our closing ceremony. You guys have done beautifully. I look forward to seeing where you go from here. I look forward to working together more deeply. I look forward to seeing some of you in the Evolution Academy. just remember, be wildly you, have it all.